So welcome back everyone, Mike here. It is a overcast morning here, and we're going to try to do some work down at the pond and down at the Renewable Resources Processing Center when I get back. But I wanted to stop and check out this old Ford right here. It's got a few holes in the bed. Lots of surface rust on the frame. I don't see any holes through it yet. It's pretty rusty, which is kind of expected for around here. Got the old duct tape fuel cap there. It's an automatic. Got a little bit of a leak right there. Kind of wish it was a 4-speed. Beautiful interior. All these older trucks, they all smell the same. It's not a bad smell, but they just have a smell. Odometer is showing 69,453 hard miles. Now, I've always been a Ford guy, but the front end on this one, I'm thinking this is probably an 88, is, I'll just say it, it's the ugliest out of any Ford that I've ever seen. Alright, so I just gave the seller a call, and he kind of confirmed everything I thought about the truck. Here in Pennsylvania, you know, you have to have a state inspection if you're going to drive it on the road. And to get that truck inspected, even if you did some of the work yourself, you're going to have quite a bit of time and money wrapped up into it. Now, I don't really have to drive it on the road. I was kind of looking for something just to use on the property. I have the dump trailer for when I need to go out on the road. But the problem with the dump trailer, using it at home, it's not very maneuverable, you know, back through the trails and the woods, down where we cut wood and all that stuff. It would be nice to have something like this, just to move some dirt. Problem is, he wants $5,500 or best offer for it. So, I may give it a couple days, look around some. I think that's a little bit steep. It is a 1988. It only has 69,000 miles on it. It's got a 351 automatic. The actual chassis is pretty good shape, but the frame, meh. The bed, meh. The brakes, eh. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you could pick something like this up for about $3,000 just to use on the property, I think it'd be a pretty good deal, but I doubt he'll take $3,000 for it. I'm thinking about it. He said it came from New York State, and it was used at a cemetery, actually. So it probably dumped a lot of loads, but not a lot of miles. Alright, I just got back to the house, and I think I already made up my mind on that truck. I think I'm going to pass on that one. Like I said, he was asking $5,500 or best offer. Even if I could get it for $4,000, I still couldn't take it on the road because it wouldn't be able to be inspected unless I'd spend another couple $1,000s. And, you know, at first I thought, I really don't need to take it on the road. It'd be nice to have just to use around here. But that'd be kind of silly to have a dump truck that I couldn't take out on the road. So I'm going to rethink all that. Right now, I'm going to stoke this fire up again here. I haven't done anything with this since the night before last. And what happens is the center burns out of it, and you just kind of got to get everything right back down there in the middle. And there should be some hot coals in there still, and it should take off again. We'll see. The other thing I was thinking about, I got that dump trailer, and don't get me wrong, I love that dump trailer. But right now, I could probably sell that dump trailer for at least $1,000, if not $2,000 more than I paid for it. I bought it 2 years ago. It's in great shape. The price has gone up unbelievably on those things, and they're in demand, and like everything else, there's a real long wait on them. So if I get a decent dump truck, do I really need the dump trailer? I don't know. There's a lot of things to think about. And if any of you guys out there know of like a nice 1-ton dump, or even a 450 or a 550, let me know. Shoot me an email. And it would have to be something relatively close, although I probably should be looking down south or something, or they don't rust as bad as they do around here. But that's something to think about. The dump trailer, there's some real value I have in that. The other thing is, if I get a 350 or 450, I still can't move this excavator, which I don't have any plans to do so right now, but at some point that would be nice as well. So I don't know. But the used truck and car market, it's all screwed up, as you know. But I'm going to start looking around. I'm going to find a nice dump truck, something that I could use around here and out on the road. Starting to get a little smoke now. We may have some action here in a second. But for example, right down here in front of me, it kind of looks like a mess right now, but you know, I cleared a bunch of those trees out of there. I have some more to go. And over there to the right, sort of, actually straight in front of the boom right now, out on the edge of that hill, I'll be able to dig a nice borrow pit. So whenever I need shale, like I need some out on the trails, I need some down by the pond, I always need good shale for fill, and that will be a great spot for it. I can work my way across that slope and dig to my heart's content, and a little 1-ton dump truck or something would be pretty nice. Plus I could deliver firewood in it. A 4-wheel drive one would be very nice, but the problem is around here, most of the older ones with 4-wheel drive were like old township trucks and stuff that spent a lot of years plowing snow, and they're pretty well whooped. But I don't really need 4-wheel drive because I'm not going to be hauling dirt when it's muddy or snowy. So 2-wheel drive will be fine for what I need. We're getting her. All right, we got her to go again there. That's good. Later today, if it doesn't rain, I'm going to come down here and finish up those trees over there, get them cleaned up, get everything graded up. And I also need to go down to the pond. If you saw that last video, well, 2 videos ago, I got that snake unstuck. And then yesterday afternoon, I went down, kind of graded up the breastwork. I want to take the BX down there with the box blade on, kind of finish that up, and then make plans for a spillway or a pipe through the dam or something. I'm still figuring that out as well. All right, kind of a quick and dirty kind of job there. Now this grass won't grow as well as it does up by our house. Down here, there's more clays. It's a little bit compacted. I have better luck with that good topsoil when it's fluffed up a little bit, but it'll still grow. It just won't come in as fast as what we had up there at the house. But this should work out pretty good. I got it all seeded here. I need to go get a few bales of straw. We'll come down here and mulch it. I didn't do a whole lot of work over by the tractor there because that's where the spillway is going to go. Still have not decided on what I'm going to use for a spillway. I need to make some phone calls tomorrow. But the reason I'm going to put it over here is it's the shortest distance that I have to go. No matter what I do, I need to cross this road with it. So this is definitely the shortest distance. If I were to put it over there, I'd have to go all the way across the dam, down the bank, and then across the road. So over here should work out pretty good. Like I was saying, I may just get like a head wall, like a concrete head wall for a 15-inch pipe or something. Put it in right here, bury that pipe, just have a little bit of fall to it. 45 it or something down underneath that road. I only need to get right over to there, and then it'll go right down to the stream. But we'll figure that all out sometime here in the near future. The good news is I got that snake unstuck from the standpipe there. The standpipe is clear, so I'm good to go for a while down here. I just saw a decent bass right over there by the standpipe, probably 14, 15 inches. We still have quite a few fish in here, not like we used to. And I mentioned the other day in a video, once this is done, the water level is going to be up almost 2 feet from where you see it right now. But anyway, next on the agenda, we're going to take the BX up to the house, hop in the Sidekick, run out to the trail camera. I was going to put batteries and a new memory card in there yesterday, and I forgot. We'll take care of that, go get some straw, come down here, and get this all mulched. All right, before we head out in the woods, we're going to stoke this fire again. Looks like it did the same thing there, just kind of burnt the center out. That's okay. I got this one stump down in here. I kind of keep, it's getting smaller and smaller. For this one company for about 10 years as a blaster, but I also ran equipment and stuff, and we used to use those big trench burners. I don't know if you ever saw them, but boy would they do a job. You dig a big pit, put whole trees in there, and it would force air onto it, and man would it ever it would seriously burn anything. Kind of like I'm doing here, but without the forced air. Something I consider doing for the new burn pit, getting an old old steel pipe and like put it through the side so it goes into the bottom of the pit or near the bottom, and you could like hook your leaf blower up to it. Probably create its own chimney effect as well, but to get a fire going. But the problem is you wouldn't want it too close to the bottom because it gets all, you know, built up with ash and everything. All right, I went back down to the pond and I got that all mulched up, ready to go. We should get some rain later in the week. If we don't, I could always take a pump down there, pump water from the pond right onto it and get it watered. Right now, I'm headed out to the mini cabin here by the feeder. I'm going to put a memory card in the camera and some fresh batteries. And I think I'm also going to leave this little one that I'm holding right now, this camera, just sit on the ground right by the feeder. I imagine there'll be some deer coming in here this evening, and I'll come back out right before dark and pick it up. So if we get anything on video, I'll include it at the end of this video. So like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, share them with your friends.
So this is about an hour and 15 minutes after I left out there. And there's a couple doe coming in. I'm kind of zooming in on them here now. They're behind that one maple tree there. But they never got too close to the feeder. And I think the thing is they kind of winded me from when I was there a little bit ago. They're a little bit skittish.